Gentlemen, I've been doing a lot of studying on the races and classes in Ashes of Creation. Now, I know there are a million videos out there talking about the races, the classes, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I want you to help me. I want you to help me figure out who I want to be in Ashes of Creation. And I'm hoping that by you helping me, this video will help you figure out who you want to be in Ashes of Creation and how you want to play. So in short, help me, help you, help Vera. And I'm hoping by the end of the video, I'll have my character selection down pat and ready to go. Let's get to mixing and matching. When I play a game, now depending on what the game is, let's say The Sims or Grand Theft Auto, right? I have two ways that I go about making a character. Example A, I'm gonna make someone with beautiful brown skin, you know, some nice cornrows, right? You get them in there. Someone with overflowing charisma, you know, a smooth cat, nice smooth voice, nice jewelry. You get what I'm saying, right, gentlemen?
What the hell? Oh my God.
Why, you ask? Because The Sims and Grand Theft Auto is kind of like real life, just in game form. So I want to insert myself pretty much for a one-to-one so I can inherently explore their world. And also, because in these types of games, there's usually no options to be a dragon killer with yellow eyes wielding a keyblade, right? So I just kind of go for the natural, generic, old SticQeno. Example B, now when I play MMORPGs, don't get me wrong, I do the same exact thing, but I am more inclined to make that character who is a dragon killer with scars on their face, two different eye colors, hair like Goku, real Giga Chad. Again, why? Well, it's the theme of the world. So whenever I'm playing a fantasy game, I can kind of let my imagination run wild because that's what this world calls for. Now, Ashes of Creation has a wide variety of play styles that's gonna suit everybody differently, right? So how I said earlier, how do I wanna play? I could be a Kalar who's running around mining all day, gathering flowers. To me, that would be me inserting myself in the game at a one-to-one, Shaquan and Ashes of Creation, right? Because in The Sims, you can do everything in real life. In Grand Theft Auto, you should not do everything that's in Grand Theft Auto in real life. I'm not saying that, but you can. Or I could be one of the Vec and kill dragons all day. So that would be me being the dragon killer with the crazy hair, crazy eyes in that scenario. That's more of a SticQeno in Ashes of Creation and Vera, because now I'm going with the fantasy aspect of it. So how do I or how do you want to play? Well, that also depends because certain races will have certain buffs with certain classes. So my final answer is going to change, and I'm sure yours will too. I'm not sure if the race and class buffs will be active during Alpha 2, but it's something that I definitely want to look into. Can you imagine the Tonar being as scary as they are having cleric benefits? I can't see it. I can see them having like fighter or tank stat boosts, but not for the cleric. But I digress. Hey, listen, we'll get into that in another video, gentlemen. Don't worry about it. When Alpha 2 releases, I'm probably going to try to play 3 different classes: the Ailey Humans, the Pyrean Elves, and the Tonar. Now, I have nothing against the Dungeon Kel Dwarves or the Kai Vec Orc, it's just not for me. But I'm not against it. In most games that I play, I'm usually never the leader, the right-hand man, or even the bench player. I'm the transfer student that's just filling in. So usually I just fit in where I can get in. Surprising, right? I know. If only I had friends. So when I'm making my character, I usually just become a damage roll because it seems like the most common role to be. I'm a casual, I fear. Between the rogue, summoner, fighter, tank, mage, cleric, bard, and ranger, we have a healthy amount of classes to choose from. So as I look through these classes, I'm learning more about myself. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Being a rogue, summoner, or cleric doesn't really interest me. I'd like to test out the ranger and mage in Alpha 2. And the only reason I would ever be a tank is because I literally hate waiting for dungeons and raids. Look, you always need a cleric and you always need a tank. You don't need DPS all the time. So why do so many of us pick damage? It doesn't make any sense. That'd be the only reason I become a tank. I would learn. I'm the type of person I would learn the entirety of the game just so I don't have to wait. I'm sorry for the rant. So what does that leave us with? Bard. Oh, I mean, I do have a way with words. I am very poetic, charismatic. I love rapping and acting. And most importantly, I love supporting those around me.
Yep, and we're gonna attack him. Hey, our leader is really good at speaking. Yeah!
Quick little note here too. Because the character customization is so lit, it's so in depth, I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think you will be able to be a Tonar that's a bard, right? And it won't look as scary. And maybe you do wanna look scary and be a bard. I mean, who am I to tell you how to play your fantasy type of game, right? Listen, tell me what combinations you came up with while watching this video. And hey, get on the Discord so we can chat more about races and classes in Ashes of Creation. Also, if you haven't as well, be sure to follow me at twitch.tv/SticQeno. As soon as Alpha 2 releases for Ashes of Creation, that's all I'm going to be streaming. You can follow me on Twitter at SticQeno just to stay up to date too. Lastly, thank you for helping me help you help Vera. They gained another Parian Bard today. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Just help me out one more time before you guys get out of here by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, okay? Hey, write your ideas on a sticky note. I'll holler at you guys soon. Take care of yourselves.